Getting privileges without obligations. I hope you learned from this 6-part legal privileges and obligations video series. Let us start off by saying you voluntarily sign with your consent for privileges and benefits. You pay the price with your time, energy, hard work, laziness, and or money. As you can see, there are no privileges without obligations. But both poor and wealthy people are on welfare because of their laziness, by their deceit and lies, or by their own racism when they claim or apply for the government welfare, food, or money program and think the other people owe them because the other people worked smart or hard and earned the money they have. Most people don't realize that when you sign an application with some federal or state of government agency or even a corporation such as a bank, you are signing a negotiable security instrument that you funded and pays that government agency either directly or indirectly, which means you are making a promise to pay or perform in the future according to that agency's rules, codes, statutes, and regulations, and not the law, and not with real lawful money, but with debt instrument promissory notes. Thus, you are entering territorial federal commerce by signing or using their Federal Reserve International Promissory Note dollars commercial paper that the banks and government give you in the place of money for your hard work. For example, a state of driver license gives you the privilege and benefit of driving a commercial or government vehicle, one for hire, but obligates you to abide or perform by the incorporated federal state of vehicle code, even in your own personal conveyance automobile, which is household goods, because you paid for that item or the household goods or privately owned car conveyance of the time with your Federal Reserve note, fiat, imaginary dollar debt instruments. You only have the privilege of driving their government motor vehicle, and you have to make sure that vehicle is in good working order and driving shape, registered, and everything that the state requires using your own money or debt instrument promissory note dollars. What a sweet deal for the state of government, wouldn't you say? And if you break some of those government vehicle codes, you will have to pay a fine in FRNs, their company script, fiat, promissory note, money, commercial paper, or be arrested by the government standing army on our American soil called police, Homeland Security, county sheriffs, state code enforcement officers, or federal code enforcement officers. These private corporate citizen persons are not there to protect you, one of the sovereign American people. You need to know who you are. And if you think you live in the federal United States, you do not know who you are. So your credit application is converted into a negotiable security instrument by a corporation, and you as a territorial federal United States citizen, artificial person, surety for that debt, and debt collateral must perform and pay because you made an unconditional promise. Even though that promise is merely implied and not spelled out, it is presumed by their corporate courts and government officials to be your debt as surety for your all caps strawman double ganger that you must repay. 4. The cap security at cancelonemortgage.info has a 100% money-back guarantee on our processing and meets all requirements, has paid off all types of bank and financial claim debts, and has been accepted by banks, courts, and mortgage companies as debt termination when and if you have followed my written client instructions, folks. Think about it. Each processed new credit agreement, debt payoff financial security instrument between you and your bank at debtloanpayoff.com and cancelonemortgage.info are legally registered, state licensed, processed new credit agreement payoff negotiable financial security instruments similar to federally registered FRN dollars, mortgage promissory notes, mortgage debt lien securities, contracts, and auto financing credit applications. Cap security instruments are also used as money under the federal UCC statutes and codes, but for bank debt payoff similar to bank-created money debt and loans that creates debts. Banks actually verify and accept the cap security to pay off mortgages and other bank or financial debts. Registration pursuant to the federal SEC rules and the United States statutes qualifies the legally processed cap financial security instrument as a bank verified money and legal tender of payment for all debts with no interest payments. No capital gains taxes are notarized or registered securities pursuant to the Federal Security Exchange Commission SEC rules, statutes, codes, and law. Pays bank claimed debt, meets all negotiable financial security instrument laws, and is considered promissory note money, just like the Federal Reserve note, international promissory note dollars. I am not a private, corporate, foreign bar attorney and do not practice law, nor give legal advice, but I have attended many court cases, conducted countless interviews with banksters, attorneys, judges, law enforcement officials, and court officials in my 20 years of research to uncover banking fraud facts for you. These banking fraud facts are in my written client instructions that guarantee you win your court case, where I give you 100% of the processing cost back when you become a client and won't or need to pay your presumed debt or financial debts if and when you follow my written client instructions, folks. We instruct you how to fight bank and foreclosure fraud to win in courts. Details are in the CAP Financial Security Instrument client instructions after you become a client that have been proven to win any court case at your court hearing or trial by jury. This is why we offer you the 100% money-back guarantee for our processing cost if you don't win when and if you follow the steps and do what is in our client instructions. Please visit cancelonemortgage.info/down payment, one word, to learn how to change a few words on your mortgage documents at the notary closing table to own your home or commercial property with just the down payment, with no reoccurring payments after the closing. Avoid and never pay new property taxes on your newly purchased home or commercial business at the same time with the filing of a correct bill of sale and a deed of ownership, a warranty deed when closing, at cancelonemortgage.info/cash down, one word, and buy these 2 silver bullet pamphlets together today to own a new home of your own without property taxes or payments with just the down payment. There are other e-booklets on my cancelonemortgage.info site that you might consider using, as all of these e-booklets have been successful by giving you a great life free of debt. Please subscribe to my David Young video channel and comment on all this man's videos if you have questions. Let us know what you think so you may be able to help other people and earn $2,000 at the same time. Okay? Have a great life, debt-free with our CAP security service, and may God bless you all, folks. Think about it.